So my next question for you is, how has SkateLab impacted the Simi Valley community?
Oh yeah, I mean there's several ways. One is we've given kids jobs. Over 18 years we've had so many people work here. First job for so many people. That's just one way. Another way is donations. Like we've donated, probably 500 prize packages or auction prizes over the years to the Boys and Girls Club, the high schools, churches, the little leagues. I mean, we try to really give back, and again, not like other skate parks, but public skate parks aren't really giving much back other than a place to go. So, those are just two examples. The youth that we've employed and the raffle donations, but we also do food drive. And since 2012, we've donated over 40,000 cans of food to the Simi Samaritan Center, which I don't know another skate park that's donated any cans. We're at 40,000 cans, and every time on a Tuesday or Friday night, you can skate for $5 if you bring in a can of food. And that can of food goes straight to the Simi Samaritan Center, which goes straight to feed the homeless. So kids get involved too, because a kid walks in with that can of food, he knows it's going towards a community thing. And I think that's important. A lot of kids, especially the younger kids, haven't experienced helping the community do that. And what an awesome way to do it, by becoming a skateboarder. So those are just some of the obvious ways that we've helped the local community. But on top of that, the local skate community has been helped a lot, because we've had kids, and I'll just use Tori Pudwell as an example, who started here. And when we opened the door, him and his brother Jesse were the first two kids here, and now he's one of the best pros in the entire world. And we gave him a place to come where he could thrive, just like what I was saying before. No one's going to yell at him, no one's going to be bummed on him, we're only going to be hyped and encouraging him, and that's shown with the pros. I saw an interview with Paul Rodriguez where he said this was the very first skate park he ever experienced. He said in this interview I saw on YouTube, he'd never done anything other than go off a curb. He hadn't experienced training until he came here. And it feels good to see people, or kids back then, now men, have a place to come, progress, and then be successful. And part of that is, I think with those two people I mentioned, P-Rod and Tori, to be successful, one, you have to be an amazing skateboarder, and obviously those two guys are. But it's so much more than that. You really have to be an amazing person. And then both those guys are. And if you ever approach P-Rod, he's the friendliest, nice, both those guys.
Those professionals that have grown from this place, their mind is always progressive. They shoot for the next level in skateboarding. They're just so inspiring to the next generations to come.
I have been here the whole time trying hard to sort of foster skateboarding, but one thing that's cool, it makes me feel like it's beyond the pros like Mike Moe and P-Rod and Tori, Mikey Taylor, people that sort of started when we started. There's a new group now of people that have grown up there, Curran Caples or Alex Nidler or Gage Boyle. Like, it's cool, or Tom Shar. I don't know if you know Tom Shar. He cut his teeth here, and it's cool to see guys like that, or Tristan Funkhauser. They started here, so we have a whole nother crop, so to speak, and it feels like that sort of validates that first crop of amazing talent and people. Like I was saying, they're not just great skaters, they're great people. It's sort of cool to see that happening again, and it just feels good, and it was natural. We're not shoving that. If they want to do it, they did it. We just gave them a place to come where we were encouraging. And I think that's what's so rad about it. And I don't think about it that much, because it's just like the years just flew by. It really did. But I think it's not really me, it's us. And I don't mean us, just us, the employees. I mean us as a business. All the people that are here, all the employees, all the customers, all the parents, all the pros, everyone that's involved in this is where our vibe comes from. It's not one dude or two dudes. It's the whole place. And it's not contrived. Does that make sense? Like, we're not faking it. Like, we really do love it. We're not like going, damn, we gotta go deal with those little monsters again. We're like, I can't wait to get to work today and see who's gonna shred. And that's, you can see through that. You can't, one thing I noticed not to talk too much, but you can't trick kids. You can't trick them. You know what I'm saying? You can't go get a board at Venice Beach that's covered in plastic and come here and tell a kid, oh, this thing's killer. You're gonna love it. You can't. They know you're lying to them. Even, you know what I mean? So you just, they would call us out if we weren't genuine. And I think it just comes naturally because we're skaters just like they were. Like, I used to have to ride my skateboard to school every day, and I didn't have a ride, and I used to skate everywhere in town. And when I see a kid skating from across town, I understand I had to do that too. And so I think they appreciate that. They know that we've been through that too. And even though I personally don't skate that much anymore, they know that I'm a skateboarder and I love skateboarding. You can't come in here and think that we don't love it. I don't care if you see 50 kids on scooters out there. That doesn't say that we don't love skateboarding. You can't say that we don't. And I've had people say that.